Okay, so 10th standard student, this video is the continuation of your last video. Not continuation, the second part, another topic of the same chapter we will be discussing. So we have started with the social science part 2, chapter number 3 of sociology, that is the social movement. And in the previous video we have done this thing, what is the meaning and nature of social movement. So in that part we try to understand what is this exactly the social movement and why it is getting done. It is getting done to get the more benefits from the person in front of you, and if it is in a personal mode, then it is not regarded as social movement. It will be regarded as social movement only when it is happening with a group of people. So now we will be discussing about the origin and evolution of social movement, how it came. The term social movement was introduced in 1884. Okay, 18th century, 1884, the term social movement was introduced by the German sociologist Lorenz van Steen. Okay, he was a German sociologist. Actually, he has written a book. In that book only he mentioned this word as social movement as per his knowledge. So from that time only people also get it know that what he is exactly trying to tell. Okay, they know that these type of movements are there, but what to write it so that it will be confined in one word, and this one word, it is the social movement. So the term social movement was introduced in 1848 by the German sociologist Lorenz van Steen in his book Socialist and Communist Movement. Since the Third French Revolution, he has written a book by the name Socialist and Communist Movement. Since the Third French Revolution, and he written this book in the year 1848. Okay, and in that book he mentioned the word social movement, and from that time only people got the existence of this social movement. What? Deprivation, discontent and frustration. These three meanings I have written in the keywords. Go through this. Deprivation, what is this deprivation? Deprivation means the state of being kept from possessing, enjoying or using something. Means something is there but I am not allowed to do that. Okay, because of some rules. So deprivation, discontent and frustration assumed to be the sufficient cause for initiating or joining a social movement. These are the things, this deprivation, discontent and frustration. Deprivation, I told you, discontent is lack of contentment, dissatisfaction. And frustration is feeling of being upset or annoyed. I am upset because suppose that something has been offered by the government, okay, but they are for a particular some people, not for me, because they have mentioned some particular part. In that part I can't enter. Okay, that time I will be having the frustration that offers are there from the government, from the any side. Okay, suppose something has came for only the girl child, then the boy children, they can think, they can get frustrated because why they don't have given for the boys, why they have given it for the females or girls only. Okay, this is the frustration I am telling you. From these things only, when they think it should be when boys or girls are same, the offer must go for the boys and girls, then the boys may start a movement or protesting against this. Okay, so that is a social movement, but if one person is doing, it is not social movement, it is personal movement. So personal movement is never be assumed as a social movement. So deprivation, discontent and frustration assumed to be the sufficient cause for initiating or joining a social movement. There is evidence that the most deprived segment of a population are the most likely to participate in social movements. Evidence are there, means proof is there. What the proof is there? That the most deprived segment. Now farmers are doing protesting there. Why? They are getting something difficulties with the rules. They are getting depriving that okay, we can do like this, but government is telling you should not do like that. So that's why they are opposing, that it is not beneficiary for us. Please hear our voice and do accordingly so that it will be beneficial for us. So there is evidence that the most deprived segment of a population are the most likely to participate in social movement. Okay, when a group of people will think we all are getting deprived or they getting frustrated, okay, that time only they will join the social movement in the hope that they will also get some beneficiary effect from that movement. Once the realization of social movement occurs, realization of social movements when it occurs due to specific problem. Okay, so what is their realization? First I have to realize that yes, this is the thing which is not good for me. Okay, then I will be thinking this is not good for me. So next step what I will do? So once the realization of social movement occurs, then I will go for a movement. When I will see this is not good for me, first I realize, and then I see that like me other people are there and they are starting a movement or they are protesting, then I will go and join. So once the realization of social movement occurs due to specific problem, result for dissatisfaction of people, problem will be there, people will get dissatisfied. The first stage started, which is known as emergence of social movement. When people get dissatisfied, then only the first stage of social movement happens. Okay, then only they will think, okay, I am not satisfied with this, these people are also not satisfied, they are going for a movement, so I will also join them, so that accordingly we all can raise our voice or we can protest against some specific problem, so that my dissatisfaction will result in satisfaction. At later stage, after I got the realization and I enter into the first step of social movement, at later stage mob assembles leading to mob violence. Okay, now you will tell that what is this mob assembles and what is this mob violence. I will tell you. First I will go with the mob, M-O-B. Mob is a collection of people which gathers temporarily around a common interest. Interest will be common. See, the farmers are there. Take the example of that. Mob is a collection of people, same type of people having the same problem and protesting against the same problem. Mob is a collection of people which gathers temporarily around a common interest. It is done without a prior plan. It is not done with a plan. Till here there will be no plan. Okay. It is done without a prior plan but gathered to express some decisions. Okay. It is not done. Suppose I am dissatisfied. I am going from some place where I can see that people are doing protesting. So without any plan I will join there. So that's why it is known as mob is a collection of people which gathers temporarily around a common interest. It is done without a prior plan but gathered to express some decisions. Example, a group of people who have collected in front of a theatre to watch, or a group of people gathered around to know more about an accident. An accident happened. People will go there. That is also social movement. Maybe I will help, maybe I will not help. But why the people are gathering there, I will go there. Okay, these are the example. People express their dissatisfaction with many government policies. Okay, mainly when the social movement happens, when people are not satisfied, they will show their opinion, and on which things they can show. Mainly it happens with the government policies, attitudes and decisions on specific programs. Okay, this year people will not be allowed to this one. See, nowadays the government has told that you are not supposed to do, or you are not supposed to roam outside your home after 10 o'clock. Means they have done a curfew. Now if people are not doing movement because this is the logic is behind that. Okay, if it was illogical, if in the last year it happens like this, okay, what will happen? People will start movement. So people express their dissatisfaction with many government policies, attitudes and decisions on specific programs. Okay, now mob violence. This is the mob assemblage. Okay, means gathering of the people is known as mob assemblance. Okay, assembles. And now we will be discussing about mob violence. What is mob violence? They gather and then sometimes the violence will start. So mob violence is another example of mob behavior. Mob behavior, mob violence is this one example of mob behavior. Once I go for the protest, okay, the police will come. The government can call the police and they will start charging their sticks, means lathis on us. Okay, we will also protest and we will also fighting will start. So violence started. So mob violence is another example of mob behavior. When the behavior of mob turns violent, then it is called mob violence. If people are simply standing there and protesting, this is mob assembles. Okay, but when they started doing something which is a crime or which is not good for the country, then it is known as mob violence. There could be no unity in mob violence. Okay, maybe out of 10 people are doing the protesting, okay, 5 people they started, so there is no unity. It's not that all the people will start. Okay, the decision will be taken by a specific group of people, means out of 10 people, 5 people think that no, we will start throwing the stones. Okay, so other 5 people they don't want. So there is no unity. Okay, there would be no unity in mob violence. Mostly the antisocial elements, means the criminals, lead the mob towards violence, destroying public property. Somebody will come there, okay, who try to take the advantage of that movement and they will be pulling their legs that okay, if they are not, see, suppose they are telling that throughout the day we will do food hunger. Okay, some people will come and they will tell no, there is no issue of food hunger, they will not allow us and they will not be satisfied with what the work we are doing. We will throw stones, we will protest them, we will start fighting with them, then only they will be satisfying our needs. So mostly the antisocial elements lead the mob towards violence, destroying public property. Sometimes you have seen these type of things will happen. They used to burn the cars, they used to burn the public buses. Okay, they will throw stones on the offices, shops, so destroying it. Okay, they first create confusion which results in violence. They will do the confusion first among the people that no, you are doing a food hunger and that is also in a non-violent way. No, you should get violent, then only they will be satisfy our needs. So they will make the people confused, then only the violence will start. Many times mob violence results in major deaths also, because once the protestant, if they start fighting and all, okay, so what will happen? Some stones, they are throwing stones, one stone can hit their person also. So many times mob violence results in major death. There will be no definite reason for the behavior of mob in violent move. No reason will be there. I don't know why I am throwing this one stone, or why I am going and I am hitting a person, or I am fighting with that person. All are doing, I am doing. So there will be no definite reason for the behavior of mob in violent mood. Mob violence lead to the dominance of antisocial elements. Okay, mob violence led to the dominance of antisocial elements. Dominance means the quality of being more important, strong, successful. It will make them strong. Okay, so they will become the leader there. Okay, so you do like this, you will get. They will create confusion and they will satisfy. They will not satisfy. They will make you understand that you go with me, then only you will get this thing. So they will get the preference. So mob violence led to the dominance of antisocial elements, means the criminals. Communal violence, racial violence, caste violence, political violence, etc. are some of the example. Okay, communal violence, in front of the panchayat, every person has come and they have come with this one ideology or their reason. Then racial violence, okay, they are the farmers, they are the industrialists, so something happened between them, a conflict happened between them and they have come. So this type of thing is racial violence. Caste, okay, they are low caste, we are upper caste, so when they conflict, they will start movement, okay, on the reason or on the logic. Political violence will be there, two parties will come, okay, I will go with this road, why they are coming on that road. So when this type of things happen, they will start movement. If somebody got beaten there, they will tell they simply has beaten me, so they will start your movement. That is the political violence. Mob violence does not last for long duration. It does not last for long duration. The fight will start. We all know that our government, they at last will send the police or some agencies to get it down. Okay. Mob violence is controlled through effective use of, it can be controlled, mob violence can be controlled through effective use of police, military and other agencies of the government. So they may be sending some person so that they can, what they can do, when government will see that the violence is more, they will send the police, military and other agencies of the government to restrict that one. Okay, so with this the mob violence is over. So in the next video we will be moving towards the other topic of your chapter. So until then, have a nice day and stay fit. Thank you.